My word of the year for 2025 was wellness. I had been ill and was ill for the majority of the first half of 2025, just catching every single cold, flu, COVID over and over and over again. Then one day when I was bedridden, just like laying in bed on my phone talking to ChatGPT, like, why does this keep happening to me? Got some insights that have blown my mind. I learned so much about myself and like basically how every single weird thing about me can be traced back to well, honestly, hypermobility, which just means that like I have more flexible joints and stuff, but like that ChatGPT was able to put this together as like this is kind of the building block upon which then nervous system dysregulation can stack, and learning all about the connection between nervous system and immune system. And I'd never really understood before how totally interrelated they are. So this year has been wellness. The focus is nervous system regulation, and it has been the most intentional, deliberate hours upon hours I have put into supporting a word of the year. For the first 3 months, it was about 2 to 3 hours of daily practices for nervous system regulation, just trying to build the baseline. And then as the year went on, I dropped that down to maybe 40 minutes a day or so. And then some bigger one-off things like doing hypnotherapy and now doing Rolfing, which is a somatic release. I've just become a very different person, and it's very interesting to think about how much it's changed my to-do list and how I prioritize. Historically, I've always been a person that is like, oh, I'm feeling run down. I'm going to power through. I'm just going to put more energy towards something. I'm going to crush it and conquer it by being extra and enthusiastic and whatever. 2 years ago, if I got sick, I would have been like, okay, I'm starting to feel sick. Time to make like 8 batches of bone broth and just go at it as hard as possible. And in beginning this podcast, I was doing a lot of research on to-do list archetypes, and I created an ebook and a quiz. You can find out your own to-do list archetype at thetodoshow.com. And it was very interesting for me doing this research at this time because my to-do list archetype completely changed this year by having wellness be my word of the year. So now the way I prioritize and the way I choose my next action for everything is reflecting upon what energy do I have available right now. And I would have never done that a year ago. It's really changed me so fundamentally. And that's not to say that I can just completely, like, I have a day job. I can't just be like, oh, I'm a bit tired, I can't do anything. But it's more just feeling, okay, I'm feeling physically tired right now, but my brain is good, so I'm gonna lay in bed while I work on my laptop and like give my focus on the brain energy. And then, you know, if I start feeling a bit more physical energy 3 hours later, time to take a break from work and get moving and get that physical energy going. So yeah, just really actually paying attention to my needs, my energy. And it is a confusing process when you've been ignoring those signals for your entire life. So I'm still very much figuring it all out, but it's really been completely transformative in so many ways I would not have expected.